Welcome back to another installment of House Updates. Don't be worried, but today I'm going to take you into the basement. And there's a reason I haven't shown you the basement. I would not come down here by myself when I first bought the house. Mind you, there was no electricity and it was covered in the most enormous spiders, like the 3-inch spider from the previous video. There are a series of tunnels in the walls from snakes and chipmunks just sort of hanging out in the house. And as stated, the spiders were enormous and everywhere. So Dad sprayed for me, and then Gavin and T came down and ran the sweeper. But there are still remnants everywhere of how badly infested this basement was with just a metropolis of spiders. It was really pretty epic. There's a lot of dirt in the basement. The walls are partially cement and partially sandstone, so there's a lot of dirt and dust that has built up over the decades of the house. I was having to stop every few minutes and empty the shop vac. Dad came up with the brilliant idea to take the filter off the shop vac and exhaust it out the back door. Who knows what the neighbors thought I was up to this time. It worked incredibly well, and I could sweep for a much longer period of time without having to stop and empty the shop vac so often. A lot of the spider webs on the wall were so thick that they made a very satisfying like thunk whenever they got sucked into the vacuum. The vacuuming was so that I could get a lot of the dirt off the wall because Dad and I are setting mortar in between the stones to block off the various chipmunk and snake tunnels. It also just makes things look a little nicer and a little less disheveled overall. I'm really happy with how it's turning out, even though it's a lot of work and it's very heavy work. Playing with mortar is kind of like the adult version of Play-Doh, and I really like it. So if anybody needs any mortar work done, I'm here for it. Dad and Ed got a bunch of the old pipes and old plumbing taken down and scrapped to make room for new pipes, new plumbing, and propane lines. I hired a company called Garage Floors in a Day to come in and epoxy the basement floor. The floor as it was would have been very difficult to keep clean with dogs in the house. The floor was very pebbled and textured. It would have just been really difficult to scrub mud and different things out of. So Garage Floors in a Day came and polished the floor smooth. They installed a beautiful brown flake with a top coating that is completely impenetrable to all natural substances that will last for the life of the house. It's gorgeous. It's really changed the way the whole space looks, and I don't have to worry about scrubbing things out of a pebbled basement floor. Although it looks a little chunky, it's just the way the flakes look, and it's actually pretty smooth and will be easy to keep clean. The best project manager ever faced one of his toughest foes in the garage door, but he is happy to report he has come out victorious. Keep up the good work, Jim Kane. That cape is spotless.